Okay, you guys, here's a video I have wanted to do for a while. Welcome to my home base. Now you guys, real quickly, on Iolaus, I like to put out videos on whatever game I'm playing like once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. But anyways, let's get into my home base and what it is that I want to show you guys, my racetrack. Now, I was originally thinking about making this a 2-part video, one to just show off my actual home base here, which you can see, and all the buildings and structures I have here, and another to do my racetrack. We'll see how long this takes. I might split it into 2, might keep it 1. We'll see. When it comes to my inspiration for this build that you can see here, I kind of started it on my own. I was like trying to make this awesome racetrack, and I wanted to make a racetrack that kind of went through all these cool buildings and stuff that I was making, and I had something built on my own. But then if any of you guys know who David Dean is, he is another YouTuber that does an awesome subscriber series, and he was doing one where he was showing another player's home base called Seth Bone. And what I saw this structure right here. He had like a chapel type thing with these stairs going up to it, and I just fell in love with it. He also had some nice looking arches. I think mine look a little better, but you know what, it's cool. And I saw those and I was like, I need to put those in my base. I need to modify what I have right now to make this fit, because I really want to throw this in here. So really, like I said, my whole hope was to create a racetrack that went through some of these buildings, and so I'll show you guys some of the cool buildings. But first, as you guys can kind of see, the racetrack actually starts, it starts back there. This is how you get to the racetrack, and it's going to take you up here. You go actually through this steeple out this way, and then you're going, let me keep going. You're going to end up going over this, around right in front of this wall, and you're going to keep going up this watchtower. Then we kind of get into this weird stuff way over here, which maybe I can show you guys real quickly. Then you get into all of this weird stuff over here. It's super fun. You kind of come out over here, go through this, and then you're back over on the wall. Where, let's get over here, and oh, that is not what I wanted to do. And then you end up going, again, you're going along the wall. So you really go along the whole perimeter of this place, which is awesome, because then you get to, like, this chance to see all the buildings. Eventually you come out here, you end up going through this building, which drops you down beneath all of this, and so you end up going beneath all of this, and then you come out and you end up back over there where you start, and you do lap 2. So this is my home base, by the way. What do you think of that that little like glass structure above the home? I was super proud of that. That was like one of the first things I ever did, and I thought it was so cool. But anyways, like I said, I'm not going to show you guys my whole base right now. Instead, first I just want to show you the hoverboard track. So like I said, this right here is the start. You got, two sides. You can start on either side. But you come out here, and initially you have 2 ways to go. Both actually get you to the other side pretty quickly. This way, you can see it just takes you straight over there. This way is a little bit more fun.
It was at this moment that he knew.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
We're gonna do this again. We're gonna go through here. You get up here, and then you go through this. Boom. You're out here. There's another launch pad here. And now you're going along this whole wall. Remember, I pointed this wall out at the beginning. Coming down here. And then we get into like the first obstacle, which I thought was super fun, where you kind of have to just jump across all of these. Otherwise, you end up falling back down to the level below if you miss it. And so once you get through that, you're over to this part, which is then obstacle 2. Kind of a fun one. It looks easy, and you think it's easy. But what happens is if you accidentally hit one of these boost pads back here, you end up jumping back and back, and you end up falling down here. And so then you have to come back out, and you have to do this whole, oh! Alright, I guess you guys get to see the whole thing again. Since I died, we're back at the start. So this time I'm going to show you guys the other route that you can take too, down here at the beginning, where you can actually just do this, and boom, you're back here. Hop on over, try to hit that launch pad, and then you're back here as well. So that's the other way out that you can take. Also kind of fun. They're both pretty quick, but I don't know if one's necessarily faster than the other. I tried timing it, and it seemed to be about the same, and it kind of depends upon a little bit of luck, frankly, as to whether you hit the pads the way you should be. But anyway, so this is kind of the second main obstacle. No, no, no! Oh gosh, this happened again. Sometimes you get lucky like this, and you can just hop back into it. So the idea is you're supposed to kind of avoid all the launch pads because it gets really hard to control, and you can just no.
Find some peace tonight in the arms of the...
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, we're back again. We're gonna try this again. This is actually a lot. I didn't ever mean for it to be so hard. I meant for it to just, for you to just do that right there. But I don't know why I was struggling with this so much. And then we get to this part, which I saw some person on Reddit do, and I thought it was such a good idea and so cool, where you have to jump from one platform to the other platform like this, and then if you fall down, you have to go kind of all the way back and do it again. Really, really fun, and I love it. And it makes for a fun little track. After that, you kind of just fall down. If I can get through there, we go to this bottom level, where you then have to just kind of go in a little circle here, you know. And I don't know if that can be counted as an obstacle right there, but you got to jump over that, and then you end up falling down onto this launch pad. Now this is kind of scary because you can die here, as I demonstrated earlier. So I put these ramps at the top just because I don't want you flying over, but I also wanted to make it a little scary because, you know, you're never totally safe. So then you get into this building here. There's some jump pads. You actually just land on the jump pads. They'll launch you up like this. Then there's jump pads in front of you again. It's going to launch you up in front of that. And then you're now on top. You can keep going through the rest of it. And so here it's just kind of a simple little racetrack. There's a little boost there, which obviously didn't help me very much. A jump pad, and you're back now on top of the wall that we saw earlier. Look at, we got an awesome watchtower, awesome tower, awesome tower. It's just so cool, man. I love this course. And then jump through all that. You can take these launch pads then up to this. Now you'll notice there's an opening in a launch pad over at the building back there. It's because I used to, when I first made this, I had a launch pad here, and you would just launch pad back and then back over to the start. But I've since decided to change things. Now you just go forward and you fall down a bit, and you fall down a little bit more, and then you get to go through the glass tunnel and admire all these glass sculptures, little glass art there. Come out here, and then you've got your boost pads to get you back up to the beginning. So really fun course too. There's also a lot of wood. So if you notice, the entire racetrack is has all wood floors, with the exception of just a few spots, and that's really meant to help you know where the racetrack is. But like I said, this is my racetrack. You can then go through, do another lap. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna actually hop over here so I can kind of just show you some of the buildings. But like I said, this is my racetrack. I hope it inspires you guys a little bit if you're trying to build something, because this was really a lot of fun. And if any of you guys ever want to have races, I'm down to have some races, man. We can race for some like Nocturnos or something. I don't know. I'm down to throw down some Malachite. But this is it. So one of my favorite things too about this whole layout that I made is everything's also accessible too. It is for show, but it's also for show where you can still get to these places. So for example, this watchtower, you do have to kind of go through the back a little bit, but you can still actually go all the way up to the top and just look at this beautiful, beautiful view of everything. And then there's other places as well that are similar. Can I make it on top of this? There we go. Look at, again, that glass chandelier thing. I love it. And I still can't believe whoever came up with this like double staircase into this cathedral. Amazing. It looks beautiful. And also just the arcs too. I really wanted to make some like nice looking arcs. I guess you could, I don't know what to call them. But I wanted to make it look like this grand wall with these openings in it. So this is really kind of like what I have. Again, there's my home base. It's got this pavilion in front with this nice checkerboarded pattern. And then again, I got some arches over here. More wall, a few houses for the people. And again, like all of this, you can you can go into, which is kind of fun. You can see everything. And you know what? I'm gonna take you to that last final watchtower over there, and then I think we can call it a video. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, I can show you each individual building in a little bit more detail. But we're now getting into the watchtower over on the, what is this? This would be the southeast side. So again, look at, you can kind of sit here and just take in a view of everything, which frankly I'm really proud of this. I don't know how many resources, I should calculate how many resources this whole thing took, because I have everything upgraded to level 3 for the most part. And if I was to build something, how many, I have 532 structures left out of the max structures. So eventually I'm going to throw those structures in. Once I think I use all of it and have something I'm really proud of, I'll show you guys more of all the buildings. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys that racetrack, invite anybody to race, and yeah, so I should upgrade that and that. I don't know why this isn't upgraded. Also, I love these glass roofs. You'll notice for all my structures I put the little glass roofs on them for the most part. There's an exception there. No.
The arms of the angel fly.
I did not mean to click there. Okay, well anyways, you guys get the idea. I hope you enjoyed that racetrack. I hope it inspired you guys if you guys are trying to make some of your own racetracks. But that's it for now, you guys. I'm Iolaus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.